very good Xavier team, and we'll be able to compete right till the end and get a W if we can.
Coach, with the international travel and the resort and is this more of a welcome getaway, or is there a risk of it being a distraction with all the stuff going on around?
No, I think we'll keep them pretty busy during this time. What I do like about this is that it's self-contained and that we don't have any traveling that we have to do. And our kids, I'm not going to encourage our kids to be staying in their hotel rooms all day. I mean, I do want them to get out, but we got to limit if you do any swimming. I don't think we'll have guys coming back. Hopefully we don't have anybody coming back with tans, right? There's going to be that opportunity. The only way that would happen is if we're in the championship game in the last day, we're not leaving until Saturday morning. So it's the fans that get to have some break time before the winter hits. It won't be us.
Chris?
What can you do to practice the perimeter defense, and do you have the physical ability to do it, or is it more of a desire thing?
Well, and I don't know this is Xavier's plan, but this will be what's happening is people space their offense because of the new rule, which I'll continue to support, and space the offense, and I'm calling it downhill basketball, that they are giving people running starts at attacking the rim. And there's always a solution. We got to find it, because I don't think the best defender in the world can handle a downhill drive by himself. So we have to learn better. Now, are we challenged in some of those areas? Absolutely, but we can make up for that. But that is the way it looked. That's what Xavier looked like they were doing every time. It wasn't like traditional catch the ball at 21 and drive it. It was catch the ball 27, going forward. How are you going to stop this with the rule changes?
Swing over to Brendan.
It's kind of a unique matchup in that UConn presents basically the same exact problems that Xavier can present. How do you view that for your group now? That you do get to literally see what you're going to address right away.
Right.
Again, is that a good thing, bad thing?
Well, I think it is, because we saw it. Our guys saw it, because I thought Xavier's defense was way underrated as well. I just really think that they did a great job of getting in gaps and stopping some of our action. But we're going to see it, UConn, but we're going to see it all year long. This idea where, now that they're rare in that they played a shooting four. I mean, Blewett had a tremendous game. A lot of teams won't have that fourth guy to even open it up more. But that's where most of his shots were, when they spaced us with four shooters. So that's Connecticut will space you with three shooters. So there is a big difference there. But then Connecticut defensively has got the best shot blocker we've seen in a long time, sitting back in there. So that's going to be a challenge offensively.
Also, you have the idea of sort of trim the rotation down a little bit. You've talked about that. At the same time, you got 3 in 3 days.
Yep.
Should you kind of go back to playing a lot of guys?
No, I think we're going to trim it down, and then we will get rest where we can get rest, and see what we can do just about give more reps from more people, and then continue to rotate maybe who those 9 guys are. But the whole idea is to go in there and play 9 and see where it goes.
In the middle, coach.
Are you happy with the way your offense is attacking the rim right now, or do you think you're settling for too many threes?
Sometimes we do, yeah. Sometimes it's we're trying to get, like Zach Irvin has learned to attack the rim. Right now, he's just getting back into that groove of attacking the rim. Derek Walton right now is learning more and more about what he has to do to attack on offense. Carrison, he's doing an excellent job of it. I don't think Duncan will ever be a rim attacker, and that's okay. But we have to do that, because we have to do similar things and play downhill basketball, get to the foul line. You're going to see the scoring averages go up because the foul shots are going to go up. And we're going to have to do some of that as well.
Speaking of Duncan, there's been a lot of hype surrounding him and what he can provide to his offense. Do you think the guys, when he's on the court, might be trying to force him the ball, or does it take time to kind of naturally develop him?
No, I didn't see any time that they better be looking for him if he's open. That's for sure. I mean, he showed his ability there in that game. I mean, you look at both of our runs in the Elon game when we got away from him, and the game when we closed it back up, right? That he was a major part of that. So they should be looking for him, but it's not like they're overlooking for him. No, he's next open man, and we want him to shoot it if he can see that rim.
Justin in the back.
with so much of that last game against Xavier, Karras doing what he does so well.
Yeah.
How much is it the ebb and the flow of giving him all of his opportunities, but
Yeah.
also getting balanced scoring?
Yeah, he has to continue to be very aggressive offensively, but also not try and carry too much of the weight by himself. And there was, he's played so well the other night, but he and I will sit on the film, we'll watch five or six different plays where the perfect one was the end of the first half, where we ran a special. It's a 3-4 second play, but he decided to go with it. Aubrey was wide open in the corner. He's going to have to learn those things, but I'd rather do this than a guy that didn't want to take it downhill. So he'll continue to look at it, knowing maybe for him to have 23 points and 8 assists is better than have 29 points and 4 assists.
Just to follow up with that, just the identity of a team, progresses as the season progresses. What's your identity with this program right now?
We're very much a work in progress right now. I mean, we are very much, and we're into a team we're in right now. We're still trying to figure things out. Just getting Zach back puts a new thing in it. How much better have guys got from last year? We're looking at where we are. We got to look at this thing. We are trying to figure out who we are, and I think we're figuring out a little bit more every day. So as we get into the Big Ten season, we have a plan of attack offensively and defensively. But I don't think we actually know who we are right now until we spend more time, game time. The DJs and the Maurice playing when they play. Who are they? We don't know that. We don't really know who they are yet. We're trying to figure that out. So Spike right now, it has issues we're trying to work through. We're trying to figure that out. One day, all of a sudden, Spike might be at 100% again. We don't know that answer yet.